Thank you, everybody. I put out a community post today saying I have not had a chance to reply to many of the comments. I've been slowing down quite a bit. Life has been just crazy hectic. And it is my daughter's 1 year old birthday on Monday. And we're celebrating her birthday tomorrow. So I was doing daddy stuff and pretty much buying decorations, putting it all up, getting it all ready. The significance of this, obviously, number one, she's turning one. My oldest was born in 2019, and COVID happened right after, and we never got to celebrate his birthday with family for 2 years, as a matter of fact. So we decided to make it big, and so I apologize, guys. I know I don't have to. You guys know this is a. I mean, I don't have to reply to anybody realistically, but I do it because I love you guys, and I just feel bad that some of you guys think that I'm ignoring you, because I actually had such comments being like, "Are you ignoring me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not ignoring you guys. I've just got a lot of real life stuff." So first off, I want to get that out of the way, and I want to thank you guys for understanding that. Number two, I want to talk about something real quick. This is something that I think a lot of people have been asking about in DMs because they saw one of my videos where I chose faith gems over car tokens. So I decided, you know what? I want to show you guys the reason why I did that and what the significance of building your fighting heart is and how it is a massive, massive upgrade to your account versus having just cars for one character, right? So let me explain to you guys. I want to do the comparison now. I'm going to throw in Fighting Spirit into the mix as well too. Now, Fighting Spirit I think is perhaps the most important of the three because of how much it impacts the character overall. But that's not to say that all of them are the case. With Fighting Heart, it's always the case. It's always going to be important to have it done. So I want to show you guys why I've been collecting Faith Gems, okay? So if we go to my training section and we go to Fighting Heart, I'm going to show you guys how important this is, okay? And I've done a Fighting Heart guide in the past, like a long, long time ago. Like it was one of my first guides, actually. I think within the first couple of weeks of joining Street Fighter Duel and creating content again. But if you look at the Fighting Heart here, guys, this right here, the bonus to HP, the bonus to attack, and the bonus to defense here applies to all units, right? Pretty straightforward. Everybody gets the bonus, right? The way to get these conviction stones is whenever you rank up a unit, they give you 2, I believe, per rank. And then you go up from there up to, I believe, 24, 28 or something like that per character. So this will go up really fast eventually, right? Where the bonus starts to become heavy for all your classes is when you start hitting the actual levels for the different class, like attack, support, assassin, balance, and tank, right? I want to walk through this and explain to you guys why getting faith gems is actually a better option than choosing car tokens. First off, let's go through the basic stuff. Car tokens can be purchased easily here every day. Faith gems don't have that luxury, okay? To get faith gems, as a matter of fact, you actually need to go to the Dismal shop here. Dismissal shop, and you can see how much they cost. Like these two cost quite a bit, and you can see here it rises up. It's pretty insane how expensive they are. Number two, they're actually really rare to get. Okay, so they're not as easily acquired as car tokens. All right, now let's go through some car tokens, okay, or some car skills. You guys understand some car skills are pretty OP, right? But then there are other car skills that aren't that OP. So based on your wish list, let's go to garage, and your luck, you may not get what you're looking for, right? So there's a lot of RNG involved in the car system, where with Fighting Heart, there is zero RNG involved. What you get is what you get. There is no random stat, there is no random skill. It applies to everyone within that class. So let's just do a quick summon here. Bad example. I was gonna say I'm probably not gonna get a triple S. Of course, with my luck, I'll get a triple S. So there's a Sagat one, okay? So I got a Sagat one. Perfect example. Okay, so let's go back to Sagat now, okay? Let's say I decide I want to get Sagat's passive skills up. I need to get 3 of these cars to get even one of these 3 of 3 skills. And that's a lot of summoning. And you have to compete with 7 other slots, okay? Granted, this only affects him. Keep that in mind, okay? Now, if we go back to Fighting Spear, and the reason why I've been collecting, and I think you guys should do the same, Faith Gems, is because let's take a look at the attack class, for example. Attack class affects all of the following units: Emryu, Combat Guile, T-Kami, Dalsim, Poison, Viper, Bison, Guile, Flame Chun-Li, and then the C units who nobody cares about. This right here are some heavy hitting main DPS units. So what does it do for you, right? Number one, you get the crazy HP, defense, attack, crit, attack, HP, defense, dodge bonuses up, right? Every time you increase it, it goes up. The stats go up here. The green ones will move up. So your base will increase. Not only that though, if you click here, you can see one fell swoop applies to all of them. Now let's read what each one does, right? After performing a super combo or a combo, the fighter gains 8% increased combo damage for 7 seconds. Think about that. When you're performing a combo with Viper, for example, or Guile, right? Within the span of 7 seconds, you're completing a super combo and then either a C3 or a C2, right? Most likely a C3. So you do a super combo and a C3. During that time, you're increasing your combo at level 3, for example, to 9% increased damage. This applies to every character. Look at every character here and tell me one character here that doesn't start a super combo if they're on a team outside of Bison and doesn't end a C3. Everyone here does that. Everyone. Combo C3, 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 combo C3. Only one here that doesn't is Flame Chun-Li. But still, she gets the bonus here of that extra damage. So this applies to everybody. Now imagine having this skill apply to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what is that? 3, 6, 7, 8 characters, 9 characters, versus a card that applies to 1, you have to get 3 of them to get this skill. Right? That's an example. Second example. When HP drops below 30% for the first time, obtain a shield which absorbs damage equal to 75% of the fighter's attack. These are all massive attack units. The fact that you get a shield that is based off their attack is amazing. Forget their HP, their attack. These are all attack units, right? Of course, HP is better because the HP is always higher, but the fact that these are all attack units and their attack is usually the highest of anyone in your team, it's a big bonus. So this applies again to 9 characters, right? Let's move on to this one. Gains a damage bonus for 5 seconds after triggering a crit. It happens every 12 seconds. Gains 11.2% damage for 5 seconds. So can you imagine you do a crit right from the get-go, all your combos, all your damage, all your normal moves, everything, everybody gets this. Again, look how much you can get out of this. So this is the reason, guys, why I'm choosing Faith Gems. This will apply to everybody, right? Support as well too, right? Support has things you can get. Assassins have things you can get. Like, look at this. When dealing damage to a target below 50% HP, additionally cause damage equal to 40% of attack, triggers every 10 seconds, right? Like, that's a lot more damage, guys. If you look here, increases dodge by 15% when you drop your HP below 50%. So, again, really useful. When an enemy is knocked out, the fighter gains 10% crit rate and 20 speed. So your assassins are faster and do more crits, right? Balance become more tanky. So look at this. When dealing damage, reduces the target's damage reduction rate by 5%. So this one here, or by 9%, sorry, for 5 seconds. So you're reducing their damage reduction means you're going to be hitting harder. Okay, so that's you actually causing a debuff. If you look here, when losing 35% of HP cumulatively, increases lifesteal rate by 10%, so giving you lifesteal. The last one here, when entering the battle, the first active skill grants the fighter 8% damage bonus and damage reduction for 15 seconds. That's crazy. And that applies, look how many characters that applies to. 1, 2, 3, 4, forget him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. 9 A characters. You know what I mean? Tanks, another crazy one too, right? So this is why, guys, choosing Faith Gems over card tokens is way more logical for mid to end game. In the beginning, everyone's going to want their cards for their triple S's, and I understand why. I get it, because those passes are insane, the stat bonuses are insane, but remember, it affects one unit versus a plethora of units, right? Keep that in mind. So next time you have a choice between Faith Gems and card tokens, think about 2 things. Acquisition of card tokens and how easy they are to get versus Faith Gems, which are very hard to get. Number 2, how much these Faith Gems and these Fighting Hearts bonuses will affect multiple characters with base stats, percentage stats, and those extra skill passives versus one card that you might get lucky on. All right, guys, This is Payne. I hope the video helped you guys understand my logic, the reason why I've been choosing Faith Gems over choosing anything related to card tokens. That's the reasoning behind it. Hope this video helped, and I hope it helps you guys understand the logic and maybe why you should be chasing more Fighting Heart buffs versus going strictly for card tokens. This is Payne. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.